What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Yeah, man, Abdullah Mason, man, he did a great job last night against Nakatalia. Not the best boxing in the world, but definitely a strong fighter that with a big right hand. And he handled it. Handled it just like I was hoping he would. I felt like that was a fight that he didn't need to allow to get into the second half of the fight because of strength and the power of Nakatalia. I think had it made it to 7 or 8 rounds, his strength and power could have became somewhat of a problem for Mason. But Mason did what he's supposed to do. He came out there and kind of set the table in the first round as far as feeling the guy out and seeing what he couldn't land effectively. And from the second round on out, he was hitting them at will with big shots, it seemed like, setting them up with the jab, had good movement, kept his hands up nice and high the whole fight, where he didn't give nothing away, and I hate to say it, man. I mean, he stole the show from Keyshawn last night with the nonsense that happened, and I think Abdullah Mason is in a good position now in his early career, because I'm looking at his next fight is more likely going to be for a title shot, and Keyshawn is going from 135, so I mean, well, he say he leaving from 135, so like I say, man, I don't see a lot of dudes in that division besides Tank gonna be related, and I think him and I think Abdullah Mason and Floyd Schofield is a good fight. I think that's a great fight. I mean, it's some good fights still to be made at 135. Shakur Stevenson still down there, so like I said, man, I think Abdullah Mason is in a real good position. If I'm his father and his family, I still won't move him any faster than he need to move. I mean, I know he want to be champion, but a lot of stuff you ain't got to rush into it. He only 20. Now I think he gonna have a title before the year out, because I think this guy overseas who got the belt. I don't think he'll be able to beat Abdullah Mason. And once he get the title, he can go as fast or slow as he want to. I like what Brian Norman Jr. is doing with his title, and I hope if Abdullah Mason get his, he follow a similar program where you can fight good fights, but you ain't got to go get the top guys immediately. Especially when you real young like that. Grow into it, and like I said, man, that one shining spot from last night was where Keon Davis got a knockout, and Abdullah Mason came through and took care of business too. So, like I say, man, I like Abdullah Mason, and I think we're gonna see a whole lot more of him now after what happened. I think if he a top ranked fighter, I think we're gonna see a whole lot more of him, because Keyshawn, I'm quite sure, has put a little, it's gonna be a little bit, it's gonna be a minute before Bob Arum can trust him like that again. He put his people in a trick bag, and Abdullah Mason kind of saved the day coming out there, handling business like he did, and was being, took the headliner position and ran with it, because he actually got the knockout. It wasn't no long, boring fight. So congratulations to Abdullah Mason, man. Hopefully he don't go too fast, but I see him having a title within the next 12 months, one way or the other. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe. Till the next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.